Friends, welcome to my workplace at Ranaghat, West Bengal, India. This is a cataract with grade 3 plus nuclear sclerosis. I have taken up this case for surgery. Let us observe the surgical steps, particularly the step where I remove the viscoelastic substance sticking to the corneal endothelium after implanting the intraocular lens. By this time, the main incision has been made. A paracentesis on the left side has been made, and now this is another paracentesis on the right side of the main incision. Now a 26 gauge pen needle is used to incise the anterior capsule and raise a capsular tag. Now I use a Utrata forceps, hold this capsular tag, go anti-clockwise all around and do a continuous curvilinear capsular axis. And now hydrodissection is done with the help of a 27 gauge cannula. It is attached to a 2 cc disposable syringe, and BSS is used for hydrodissection. The nucleus is tapped and then the nucleus is rotated. And now 2% HPMC is injected again into the anterior chamber, and then the tip of the Phaco handpiece is introduced into the anterior chamber. The tip of the Phaco handpiece is introduced with its bevel down, that is, bevel facing the nuclear mass. The Phaco machine used in this case is Ocular Cataract 3 from Switzerland. Now here goes the tip of the Phaco handpiece, and now some superficial cortical lens matter is removed. Then the handpiece is turned and the bevel now faces the cornea. And now after 1 or 2 scalps, the tip is buried into the substance of the nucleus, and then the nucleus is chopped. This is a brittle nucleus and it is getting divided very easily. And now the free nuclear fragments are being emulsified and removed. For emulsification of the nuclear fragments, Phaco power being used is 70% in this case, flow rate is 45 ml per minute, and vacuum is 450 millimeter of mercury. I'm in Phaco 2 mode from the very beginning, and the ultrasonic energy is being delivered in continuous mode. I'm delivering the energy only when I am emulsifying, and I am emulsifying the nuclear material intermittently. Yes, the nucleus has been managed. Now some cortical matter is remaining. Some Visco is injected into the anterior chamber at this stage. It protects the corneal endothelium. And now this is a 23G Simcoe cannula. It is being used for cortical cleanup. Most of the cortex has been removed, and now the subincisional cortex is being removed by introducing this Simcoe through the left side port. Yes, the posterior capsule appears clean and there is no epithelial cells, particularly in the central part of the posterior capsule. This is a fluid jet. It is being used for polishing the posterior capsule. And now a hydrophilic acrylic monofocal single piece intraocular lens is being implanted in the capsular bag. Here goes the lens. The leading haptic has gone into the capsular bag, and the trailing haptic has also gone into the capsular bag. And now the irrigating probe is being used to dial the lens. The haptics are about 90 degrees away from the main incision. And now this is a bit of moxifloxacin, and now the side ports are closed by corneal stromal hydration. And now a lot of viscoelastic substance is sticking to the corneal endothelium. This should be removed. So after hydrating the corneal stroma and closing the side ports, Simcoe cannula is introduced, and the aspirating port is used for flashing a gentle stream of PSAs towards the endothelium. Let us see this in slow motion. This is 50% speed. The Simcoe cannula is introduced, and now a gentle stream of BSAs is directed towards the corneal endothelium, and you can see the layer of Visco is getting dislodged, and it is getting out of the eye through the main incision. And now the eye is shining because the layer of Visco sticking to the corneal endothelium has been removed. So we are towards the end of the surgery. We just have to form the anterior chamber very nicely and conclude the case. This is the final lavage of the anterior chamber. The anterior chamber is formed very nicely and the case is concluded. Thank you very much for your attention. Hope this video will help you in developing your surgical skills. Be a great surgeon and serve your patients with love, respect, compassion, and great surgical competence.